Another summary, another week of learning. Kol hakavod to each and every one of you for learning with us. This week we've learned the Pim Tet Zayin, Yud Zayin, Yud Chet, and Yud Tet. And we started the week with the discussion about who's the proper person to be chazan when there's a drought, when there's ta'anit, when we need someone to open Sha'arei Shamayim. So the Shulchan Aruch writes that this person should be someone who knows how to daven and knows how to read the Torah. מטופל בילדים ואין לו פרנסה. He has kids at home. He knows what it's like when there's drought and there's nothing to eat and the fridge is empty. We need him to feel the tsar hatzibur. Also, יגיע במלאכתו בשדה, and there's no one, he works very hard, he knows what it's like to work hard, and also he didn't do anything wrong, meaning we know that no one's going to speak badly about him and he's going to be accepted by everybody. Then we went on and we learned about the Kohanim. And we spoke about the idea that if you work in Bet HaMikdash, you have to be in a proper attire, proper behavior. You can't drink. We spoke about the Kohanim cutting their hair, when and how much. And it evolved into today's halacha when we have the discussion about Kohanim who drink. If there's a kiddush in shul and they had something to drink, can they do birkat kohanim? So as opposed to chutz la'aretz, when usually in Ashkenazi shuls, kohanim do birkat kohanim on shlosha regalim. In Israel, they do so every day and every Shabbat. And what happens if they had something to drink? So I know a few communities that, for example, in Simchat Torah, if there's a kiddush in the middle of davening and they have alcohol in it and people are drinking, they don't have Birkat Kohanim in the following Musaf because they don't want to ask the Kohanim, did you drink, did you not drink? And they are afraid that someone's not going to be in a proper behavior. So it's interesting and fascinating to see how this halacha from the time of the Gemara evolved to our day lives, to our shuls today, and to see that even today, Kohanim have to have proper behavior in order to be Meshartei Tzibur, in order to give us a bracha and do Birkat Kohanim, and they have to behave appropriately. So at the end of the week, we saw again the discussion about Megillat Taanit, these special days that at the time of the Gemara were a list of Yamim Tovim that you can't fast the day before and the day after. And as I said in the previous video, today we don't have Megillat Taanit, we don't memorize these days, and the difference between Divrei Rabbanan, the sages, and the Torah, that sometimes you have to reinforce the Rabbanan things as opposed to Torah rulings. So thank you everyone for learning with us, and I'll see you next week. Yishar koach.